what's up guys, this is Hagax Plays here, coming at you with another video, and the gameplay you're seeing in the background is actually a gameplay I just got for the video. It's around 20 on town and custom games. I wanted to get things straight right here. One of my subscribers had a request for me to explain the zombies ranking system and how I got to the rank which I am on right now, which is the double shotguns and the blue eyes. So let's get right into it. So the zombie ranking system. So first off, I would just like to thank all my subscribers for their help, as it really means a lot. And second off, I will try my best to improve on this explanation, but that's what I have so far. So when you first start playing zombies in Black Ops 2, you start off with your emblem, which is you'll notice your emblem beside your name, which is a bone, like a single bone. And the more you play, the more you play games, the more the tally mark starts appearing to beside the bone. Depends on how you play. So there are like 5 tally marks. So what are the tally marks? The tally marks are how much you play the game, like how much you play zombies. If you play a lot of games in a row for 5 days, you get 5 tally marks. Now you're probably thinking, okay, you need 5 tally marks to rank up. You do need them, but how do you earn them? As I told you, you have to play 5 times in a row, for like 5 days in a row, and you have to actually keep, after you do that, you have to keep on playing at least once in 2 days or daily like that. That's what I keep doing. I make sure I play at least one game every day of zombies. Now what the mystery among most people is how do you get to the knife? Like after you play with the bone, you evolve from the bone to a double bone, and then from the double bone to a skull, and then a skull with blue eyes, which most of the people have. So after that, you probably want to get a skull with a knife or a skull with shotguns. Well, how does that happen? So the mystery behind is that you have to pass through 5 tally marks in order to be able to rank up. If you have 5 tally marks, you'll be able to rank up. If you have 2 tally marks, well, you gotta play more. Achieving a new emblem is usually done after passing 5 tally marks. The emblems, available are the bones, the double bones, the skull and shield, the skull and dagger, and the skull and shotgun. Now, in order to get the skull and knife, most of the people, or the skull and dagger actually, most of the people think it's dependent upon your KD. Well, the KD plays a small part compared to your round to down ratio. Now, there's a difference between the round to down ratio and the KD. So the round to down ratio is how much rounds you got to with how much downs. Like if you get to round, say 25 with 0 downs, that's good. That right there helps you get a skull. If you get above round 30 with at least maximum of 2 downs, and you maintain that over 5 games in a row for like 2 or 3 days, you can be able to get the skull and knife. Now actually, how I got the skull and knife is, it was a very like it was what I basically did is, play with a couple of friends who wouldn't back out, who would even have good internet like me. We went on public matches, we played Origins, we played Buried, whatever. We played the games and we made sure we know the map well, we know the training spots, we know the strategies, we know how to build stuff around the map, so we could help each other. So we played mostly Origins. We got to high rounds, like 30 and 0 down, stuff like that. And then it's actually step by step. You can never go from a bone to a shotgun, or from a skull to a shotgun. You have to achieve everything. We made sure we played daily. We grinded on zombies a lot. We also made sure that we know, like, we get less downs. Downs is the most important part about this. Make sure you get less downs. Make sure you know what you're doing. So we played games like we got to round 30, 35, 40. We actually never really got above round 50 with my friends. I mean, alone I've went to like maximum up to 90 something rounds, but that's irrelevant to this topic. Anyways, yeah, so we played these games and then we leveled up our rank. So this is basically it, guys. You have to play games constantly and make sure you do well in them. Like if you go one game, you do really well, and then play 5 or 3 more games, you back out, rage quit, or do bad, that wouldn't help. So also try to maintain your temper. Do not rage quit. Rage quitting doesn't help. Your stats still count anyways. If you rage quit, your downs still count, everything. And make sure you play with friends with good internet like you. Trying and getting a skull and knife or skull and shotgun with randoms is pretty annoying and pretty pain in the ass because some might back out. So suddenly the connection might be interrupted. So yeah, make sure you either have host or you play with friends who are out there to help you or who want to get the same goal as you. So that's pretty much it. Now, how I got my shotguns. My shotguns is I always got above round 50, and how I did that was in buried. I did the juggernaut camping strategy on buried, and that's how I got to high rounds. I did it a lot of times in a row. You know, it takes long. I'll tell you that. It took me 2 weeks to get this rank. Right here you see I like an idiot. But anyways, yeah, I did that strategy and I got to a high round every time with my friends, and surprisingly I got the shotgun with the tally marks. And now you see why do I still have this rank? Why am I not losing this rank? Is because I always make sure I maintain a good round round to down ratio. I always make sure I play good even if I'm playing for fun. I always make sure I play good. You can you can even ask my friends if you don't believe me. But yeah, I always play good. I always maintain a good round to down ratio. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy to get these. I'll tell you that. Don't listen to the people who tell you, oh, it's hard and stuff like that. Just study the map well, know the strategy, know what to do. If you know your stuff around the map and you know where to train, you got this. And like you could do this on solo play if you want the quickest way to earn the stuff. You could do it on solo play where you know where you're the host. There's no lag. There's nothing. You could do this on solo play. It's really easy. I never really thought of that, but I did it with friends anyways. So yeah. If you're out there and you really want to get the rank, just do what I tell you. You could go on solo play like 5 games in a row daily. Make sure you get to a high round with less downs in each game. It's gonna take time. Nobody's perfect. It took me a lot of time. I'll tell you that. It took me 2 weeks to get this rank of constant playing. 2 weeks of constant playing, 5 games in a row every day. It's gonna take time, but I mean, some people can get it in 2 days. You know, it depends on how you play. Nobody's perfect. Some people are better than me. I'll say that. Some people are not better than me. So it depends on how you play. You know, this thing is not impossible to get. It's possible, believe me. I know it's really special. You guys could do it. Anyone watching this video could do it if you're able to, if you know the map well. And it's really fun, you know, getting it. You challenge yourself. In the end of the day, you have like the best rank and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, we're getting to the end of the video here. I guess that's pretty much all I have to say. And my subscriber Kingsley HD, he wanted me to make. I mean, Kingslay's you, my bad. He wanted me to make that video. So if you're out there watching this video, shout out to you. I made that video for you. Anyways, so that's pretty much it, guys. I'll be uploading more videos in the future. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, as you know it helps me a lot. And yeah, I'm Helgax and I'm checking out. Peace.